Good morning, my friends. It's Monday, and it is the first day of the last week of my 6-week cut. And I'm so excited about it. This morning, my weight has been, brain. Hi, my name is Mindy, and I have lost over 125 pounds on Wegovy Mounjaro, semaglutide compound, and I am now back on Wegovy again. If you're not familiar with the terminology of cuts and maintenance, I talk about it a lot more in this video, but basically it's just a defined period of time in a calorie deficit. Probably about a year and a half into my journey, I realized that my metabolism was really kind of starting to slow down and get sluggish, and I was really struggling mentally with being in a calorie deficit all the time. And so I started moving into phases of being in a deficit and then phases of trying to maintain my weight, because in my opinion, losing weight is the easy part. It's not easy by any stretch, but statistics don't lie. People lose hundreds of pounds all the time, and 80% of people gain it back. So maintaining is the part that's really hard, and that was the part that I wanted to start practicing before I reached my goal weight. As I said, I've already lost about 125 pounds, but I still have another 50 to 75 pounds I need to lose. I have no idea what my final goal weight is. I have kind of an initial goal weight of 175 pounds, but it's been so long since I've been anywhere near that kind of weight that I don't even know what my body is gonna look like, feel like. Like, my goal is not to be skinny. I don't know that I ever will be. I'm a very big boned girl. I am from German stock, and I have lots of muscle on my body. Granted, it's hidden underneath a very healthy layer of fat still, but I will never really be skinny. At my thinnest, when I was in like junior high and a little bit before junior high, I was around 140, 145 pounds. And you could count my ribs, but according to my BMI, I was still overweight. BMI is a horrible tracker of weight, by the way. It's the one that everybody still uses. But anyway, because I've always had a decent amount of muscle on my body, I've always weighed more than I should, even though at that time I was a healthy weight. So I'm gonna reevaluate when I get there. Again, my goal is not to be skinny. I just want to feel good. Like, I want to feel good, and I want to feel healthy, and I want to be strong, which is why I'm back to strength training again. I just want to build up my muscle and feed my muscle with lots of protein so that I don't lose more muscle than fat while I'm continuing this journey. It was very exciting because my weight has really stagnated over the last couple of weeks, but I woke up this morning and dropped a pound. And so obviously anytime that happens, like anytime my body decides to break a stall or anything, like, I'm always jazzed up. I realize I shouldn't let the scale govern my mood, and I do my best not to allow it to when my weight doesn't move. Like, I talk myself through the reasons that our bodies don't let go of weight even when we're doing all of the right things. But I don't think there's anything wrong with rejoicing and being excited when your body finally starts to shed again. So we're gonna make the best of this week. Last week, if you guys missed that video, definitely check it out here after we're done with this one. I took y'all with me to Aldi, and a lot of you really enjoyed that. So I need to make a trip to Costco today, and it's been a very long time since I've really taken my time and gone through the aisles of Costco and seen if they have any new products that are more calorie friendly, that are higher in protein. I have been talking to you guys for a while about wanting to increase my fiber intake, and I've heard really good things about a fiber gummy that they carry at Costco. I know it would be better to get it all from whole food sources, but there are times where I just don't. If you've never been on GLP medication, or if you're new to GLP medication, one of the most common side effects that pretty much everybody struggles with is constipation. And that's been one that's been with me since the beginning. I've struggled with it on and off. I've been able to control it through various things. It used to be that taking a probiotic and magnesium glycinate every day was enough to keep it at bay. But now that I've been on the medication for more than 2 years, over 2.5 years at this point, it's not quite enough. And I did end up trying Mag 07 a little while back because it was getting really bad. Like, it was starting to get painful. I was starting to worry about more serious repercussions. And so I started taking Mag 07, and it worked like a charm, but it worked almost too well. And then I did some research on ozonated magnesium oxide, And it's not something that I want to be taking every single day. It's totally fine to take as a laxative, but I don't want to be on a laxative on a daily basis. I know how important fiber is for many things, for your gut health, for keeping yourself full, for all sorts of things. I plan on putting together a fiber video for you guys. It's going to require some research and some dedication from me to really work on my fiber intake, which is going to require some lifestyle changes for me. And you would think that after 2.5 years of being on a diet and losing weight, that my lifestyle changes would be over, but nope. As I learn new things, I learn that there is so much more that I still need to work on. But for now, I'm gonna try incorporating a fiber gummy for those days where I'm not hitting my fiber goals, and I wanna take a look at the ones that they have at Costco. Also wanna take a look through a bunch of their other stuff and find what are good deals, what are not good deals, and what we should all be looking at incorporating. I've already had breakfast this morning. I did my high protein French toast, which was so good. I haven't made it in way too long. If you're the kind of person that enjoys a printable recipe card, like for a recipe book, and you'd like to support my content, I do have a printable version of my high protein French toast on my Buy Me a Coffee page. Feel free to check it out. I will have the recipe down in the comments section, but I used that 45 calorie multigrain bread from Aldi, and it was so good. Really yummy. It added some fun texture. I did make sure to dry out my bread this time. So like I just stuck it on a baking sheet with like a drying rack, and I put them in my oven on the lowest setting. I think it was like 170 degrees or something like that. And I let them dry out for over an hour. Like I just checked them every 20 minutes until they felt really dry. And it improved the texture so much. They were able to soak up a lot more of that custard liquid, and it was just way better than it was when I made it last time. Please feel free to take that tip. I also did 2 tablespoons of sugar-free maple syrup. I like Mrs. Butterworth's, and I put a half a tablespoon of that Land O'Lakes light butter in it and melted it, and oh my gosh, it was so good. I only needed 2 tablespoons because, pro tip, dip instead of pour. And it, like, I didn't even need to use all of it. So good with some sausage and some strawberries. Yum, yum, yum. Lots of deliciousness in that breakfast. Please give it a try. Now that I'm all nice and full, we're gonna go check out Costco, see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let's go. I almost forgot. The last time I wore this, a bunch of you commented that you really thought it was cute, and I realized that I never did like a full, you know, body shot. No, a full length shot of this outfit. My sister got me these overalls for my birthday, and I will do my best to remember to get a link from her for this product in Amazon. But here, let me show you. Anyway, these are the overalls. They are super cute, very comfy. Sorry, I have a shelf booty. It's a thing. I love them. They have pockets. I love these little pleats. I think that these will fit me for a very, very long time because it won't matter if they're giant on me. I mean, they're already a little on the large size, but I don't care because they are so comfortable and so cute. I'll have a link down in the description, hopefully, to where she found them on Amazon. And they come in a bunch of cute colors too. I've thought about getting more. I did have to hem them at the bottom. I don't think you can see. Melody and I hemmed them. We just kind of rolled them up and then, what's that word? Sewed them because they were way too long. So if you're a tall girly, these are the overalls for you. Let's go to Costco. First thing when we step in, there's these granola bars, $10.99. I know these have a cult following, these soft and chewy granola bars. They're a lot like, I don't know, like the, you know, soft and chewy granola bars. You know what they are. Anyway, they're 100 calories. They only have 1 gram of protein and 1 gram of fiber. So they're not like a diet choice, but they're a nice little 100-calorie snack if you want something sweet, and they're delicious and affordable. You guys know I don't give a darn about organic. It's mostly a marketing ploy. But they do have a really good price on organic peanut butter. It's only $10.99 for 2 of these huge containers, and they do not have any added sugar. So 180 calories per 2 tablespoons, 8 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber. These are on a fantastic sale. These Orgain collagen with probiotics, they're $9 off. Normally $31.99, they're $22.99. And 1 scoop is 80 calories with 19 grams of protein. So if you're trying to get more collagen in, that's a good buy. Also, their Orgain protein is on sale as well. So it's $26.99 for 2.7 pounds. They're $7 off. 160 calories per serving, 21 grams of protein. And they have vanilla and chocolate. Orgain protein is plant-based, by the way. Am I the only one that likes to ogle the sparklies? Man, they're pretty. In the market for a Ninja Creamy, they have them for $1.79. This is the deluxe. It's the fancy pants one. They also have pineapples for $2.49 each, and their pineapples are usually really, really nice. I'm probably going to pick one of these up because Richard loves pineapple. Potatoes, very high on the satiation index, like one of the most satiating foods. These are $6.79 for 5 pounds of creamer potatoes, which are these little baby ones. I love roasting these, and being smaller, like they're more tender. I just really, really like them. So if you're a family that eats a lot of potatoes, this is way better price than you can find at the grocery store. So I've already mentioned once in this video, and I've talked about it before, organic is not a thing for me. I do not buy organic produce. You can do your own research about how organic is a marketing tool. It is not any healthier for you than regular produce. And they do have fantastic prices on organic produce for organic, but it's not as good of a price as non-organic. So do with that what you will. This is a fantastic price for romaine hearts. There's 6 in the bag for $3.79. That's way better than I can get at H-E-B. I'm not a blueberry gal, but $3.99 for 18 ounces of blueberries, which is more than a pound, is a fantastic price. They're usually around $3 for a pint at the grocery store. So there you go. Fun fact, blueberries are also one of the highest fiber fruits per calorie. I am not mature enough for the name of this product. No. Hot take. Meat in general is not a better price at Costco. You can usually find better prices on your weekly sales. Just watch your grocery store flyers. This is the big time exception to that rule. Rotisserie chickens for $4.99, and they are huge. I can't buy and roast a chicken at the cheapest price that I can find for cheaper than that, and they are way tastier than anything I can make. I love grabbing these to take all the meat off the bone to make salads, put them in soups. Like honestly, anytime I come to Costco, I grab at least one. These are a fun little find. It's $9.99. They're on sale right now, and they're fully cooked chicken breast bites, so this would be really good to grab for like salads or a quick anything you need to add chicken to. But it's 3.2 ounces per package, 140 calories, 24 grams of protein. I'm very tempted to pick some of these up. No, I don't need it, but that's really awesome. And you get, 8 of them in a container? 10. I know how to count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, 10. Wow. For a little bit more money, they also have steak bites, $17.99. These ones are not on sale. They're $17.99 and you only get 6 of them, but they are 120 calories with 20 grams of protein. So there's another option. Of course, I love Laughing Cow cheese, which is on sale right now. It's only $5.99 for 32 wedges. So 4 containers. Very tempting. If they had the garlic herb, I would be getting that in a heartbeat because I've been loving that garlic herb lately. You are a goat cheese fan. It's $7.89, which may sound like a lot, but you get 2 of these giant things, 10.5 ounces each. So this is a fantastic price. 80 calories, 5 grams of protein, and 6 grams of fat. No fiber, obviously, but yeah, yum, yum, yum. Looks like this salami and provolone is on sale. You get 8 of them in a package and they're $8.99, so just a little over $1 a piece. It's 310 calories with 22 grams of protein. which, I mean, it's a little on the low side, but it's because of the fat and the salami and the cheese. And that looks real good. Not even gonna lie to you. Pair that with some high protein chips. That's a good snack. I'm not a huge kimchi fan, but this kimchi is actually really quite delicious. At $8.49 for that size of a container is a really, really good price. And fermented foods are so good for you. So if you've been wanting to try them, that's a good one to try. It's very mild. These are on sale right now, chicken burrito bowl. And I've done chicken burrito bowls on my channel before, and they're very easy to make yourself. But if you're the kind of person that doesn't have time or doesn't enjoy cooking yourself, the macros on this are not bad. For an entire bowl, it's 390 calories, 30 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, and it has chicken breast with a blend of brown and white rice, black beans, corn, roasted salsa, and topped with jack and cheddar cheese. That sounds really delicious for a quick grab option. And $8.99 for 3 of those bowls. I mean, that's only $3 per bowl. That's not bad. If you are a fan of pesto, like I am, $9.49 for this giant container. It's 22 ounces, which is like almost 3 cups of pesto. And you can freeze it in individual like tablespoon measurements, like in an ice cube tray, because, oh man, it's good. They have several of these Kevin's things on sale, and I've heard really good thing about Kevin's. This Korean barbecue style beef is on sale for $12.99, and it's 2 pounds cooked. And the macros are actually pretty good. It's 150 calories with 20 grams of protein. So have that with some rice mixed with cauliflower rice. That would be really, really delicious dinner. Throw some cucumbers and a fried egg on top. Yeah. I know a lot of creators have some really good things to say about these Sewell's flame grilled chicken. It's only 110 calories per serving and 20 grams of protein. It's just a little pricey for me, $5 a pound. It's a lot. These are my absolute favorite sausages, probably of all time. These Idell's chicken apple sausages. And Costco has the best price by far. I know I just said $4.99 a pound sounded like a lot. That's just because it was only chicken. This is sausage. That's different. But the macros are not the absolute best. They're 170 calories with 13 grams of protein. So they're a little low on the protein for a protein source, but man, are they good. Now these are 3 pounds, so same amount of sausage. You've got $14.49, $14.99 for those. These are smoked mozzarella with artichoke and garlic, and they are 160 calories with 16 grams of protein. So these are better macro-wise. Just never had them before. If you have, please let me know in the comments what you thought. These ones are an even better deal. They're only $3.99 a pound, $11.99 for 3 pounds, and they are Parmesan and cracked black pepper chicken sausages. The macros aren't quite as good as those mozzarella artichoke and garlic ones. It's 150 calories with 14 grams of protein, but that's still totally respectable. If you've tried these, let me know what you think. I've never had these before. It's the Suki's chicken vindaloo and coconut curry with mango. They're $14.99 a piece, which is $6.66 a pound. A little pricey, but the macros on them are both really good. The chicken coconut with curry mango is 180 calories with 22 grams of protein per serving, and the chicken vindaloo is 190 calories with 20 grams of protein. Love me some Indian food. Let me know your thoughts on those if you tried them. I'm sure this is only in Texas. I don't know how I feel about a dip with brisket in it. I've never seen this before. These are $7.99 for 2 really good sized bottles. Cilantro lime crema everything sauce, which sounds delicious. And it's only 40 calories for 2 tablespoons. That's a really good price. This would make a good salad dressing, put it on tacos, put it on everything, you know? If you've tried this, let me know. I am very interested. So this actually looks like a decent deal. There's 16 2-ounce cups, which means there's 2 pounds of avocado, like just smashed avocado, and it's $9.99. Seems like a decent deal, and it's all nice and individually packaged and smashed up for you. So this is a good like meal prep hack type thing. Again, they're charging more for it because it's organic, but they have the Kirkland 16 count, which they're 2.5 ounces each, but their guacamole for $13.99. Also, and I will take this to the grave, Costco meatloaf and mashed potatoes, better than anything I've ever been able to make homemade. Also Sam's Club, very delicious. And they're $3.99 a pound. So this whole container is $17, and it's weighty. It's like 4.5 pounds of food. If you're a Kerrygold butter fan, I know that Costco has the best price around for Kerrygold butter. It's $7.24 per pound, and you get 2 pounds of butter. It does look like Kirkland has their own brand of grass-fed butter, and it's only $4.99 a pound. So that's a thing. I just get the cheap butter at H-E-B. I can't bring myself to pay for pre-made hard-boiled eggs. Also, they smell like farts. So, but I know that a lot of people are fans of these. It's $10.99 for 32 eggs. There's 16 2-packs in there. But that's a great high-protein, easy snack if you don't have the time to do it yourself. Egg whites are always a great high-protein staple. This is $10.49 for 6 16-ounce containers of egg whites. I do believe you can freeze egg whites. So something to keep in mind. We're not big bottled water people, but my husband has to have them for work because he drives a truck all day. So $3.99 for a 40-pack, best price I've ever found. These appear to be like a Kirkland version of the ices. There's 24 of them for $10.69, so that's 44 cents per bottle. And they have a black raspberry, orange mango, and kiwi strawberry. They're all 0 sugar, 0 calories. Fantastic option for a nice drink that is something different than water. So there you go. Hot off the presses. Didn't know this was a thing. My husband, as you know, is fully addicted to Crystal Light on the go. There are 60 packets in here for $9.89. They are 10 for $3 at H-E-B. I'm going to be picking one of these up. You know, one day when Nikki and I were here, they were giving away samples of these. They're $9.99 for 35 of them. They're only 25 calories a piece, and they're like fruit, strawberry, lemon, mango, orange, and blueberry pomegranate, and they are delicious. So if you're the kind of person that likes like a frozen pop treat, good option. I am not the hugest fan of Chobani. It's too sour for me, but this is a multi-pack. There's 20 of them for $15.99, which means they're 80 cents a piece, which is way cheaper. You can get them at the grocery store. But there's peach, strawberry, blueberry, and black cherry. They're 110 calories each, and they have between 11 and 12 grams of protein. So that is a fantastic high protein food. I also very much enjoy the Kirkland's organic Greek yogurt. This is their plain non-fat Greek yogurt. And $5.99 sounds like a lot, but this is a way bigger container than your normal grocery store one. Is 48 ounces as opposed to, I think it's like 24 at the grocery store. So if you like to do a lot of those high protein pizza doughs, like the 2-ingredient doughs, that's a great find. I've never seen these before. They're $14.99. There's 8 of them, so it's $1.87 each. They're Chobani Complete protein drinks. They're 170 calories a piece, 20 grams of protein. Not nearly as good as a Fairlife shake, but if you're not a fan of those or you can't have them, that's an option. Y'all know how much I love the Oikos 000 vanilla. Not as much of a fan of the berry flavors, but this is $12.89 for 18 of them, which is 71 cents a piece. Super cheap. Also $5.99 for 48 ounces of cottage cheese is insane. This is a fantastic price. It's 33 cents per ounce, which comes out to like $5.30 some odd cents a pound. And it's like a variety pack of rotisserie chicken breast, Black Forest ham, and roast beef. Make you some little high protein wraps or the club sandwiches like I did last week. Yum. If you get just the turkey breast, it's even cheaper. It's 29 cents per ounce, so $12.49 for 3 packages. Costco hot dogs are the best hot dogs. I will fight anybody that says different. Honorable mention goes to Hebrew National. Yes. I know it may not seem like it, but this is the best price you will ever find for fully cooked bacon. It's $14.49, but there are 50 slices of bacon in here. The fully cooked bacon that I get at H-E-B, which is the cheapest I've been able to find anywhere, is like 10 to 12 slices a container, and it's $4 or $5 depending on if it's on sale or not. So this is a really good deal, and it is far superior to the stuff that you get at H-E-B. I haven't had these pizzas in a million years, and when I tell you that my salivary glands just went into overdrive just walking past them, these are so good. Definitely not a diet choice, but delicious. Not sure why, but my audio decided to go out for this clip. These Jimmy Dean Delights breakfast sandwiches are a good option if you're not somebody that's going to meal prep yourself. It's $15.99 for 12 of them, 260 calories with 16 grams of protein. I have not tried them myself, but I've heard very good things about these pancakes. Supposedly they taste just like a normal pancake. $12.99.
Those are really good.
I've heard they're really, really good. 210 calories, 15 grams of protein. I know a lot of people are big fans of these True Fruit. They're just frozen strawberries covered in milk chocolate, and it's 90 calories for about 3 pieces. $10.99 for 20 ounces. Costco has carried these forever. They are absolutely delicious. They're between 70 and 170 calories per serving. In no way are they high protein, but they're $15.99 for 12 of them, and they are super tasty. This would be a good way to get in some veggies if you're not a big cooker. It's just a bunch of roasted veggies. It's got a mix of broccoli, yellow and green Italian squash, red peppers, red onion, toasted in avocado oil with salt, pepper, spices, and they're fire roasted, and it is 4 pounds for $13.49. And then of course they have their riced cauliflower. It's $7.99 for 4 1-pound bags. It's $1.99 per pound, which is way cheaper than I can get them at H-E-B, and even cheaper than I found it at Aldi. It's just, that's a lot of riced cauliflower to have in your freezer. In general, Costco is a fantastic place to get frozen veggies. Frozen veggies are an extremely viable option. They're very budget friendly. You don't need to be worried about whether you're eating fresh or frozen. If all you can afford is frozen, and the great thing about frozen is you don't have to worry about it going bad in your produce drawer. If you are a fan of Just Bare Chicken, they do carry that here for $17.99 for a 4-pound bag. But Costco has their own Kirkland brand of, it's like a dupe, but I've heard people like it even better than Just Bare Chicken. And it's only $13.99, which is $3.49 a pound. I plan on picking some of those up when I have some more room in my freezer for them, because they're a fantastic way to just add protein to a salad, or if you just need a quick dinner when you're not feeling like cooking, because the macros on them are fantastic. They're even better than the Just Bare ones. Hold on, I'll show you what they are. 140 calories with 16 grams of protein. The best price by far for ground beef at Kirkland, or at Costco, is the 91% lean ground beef. It's only $4.77 a pound in the freezer section, and they're in individual 1-pound chubs. I get my 93% lean at Randall's when it's on sale, and it's usually only $3.99 a pound, so I'll just wait. This looks like a fun way to get some fish in. I'm not a huge seafood person, but I know that it's really healthy for you. But these salmon burgers are 170 calories per patty with 20 grams of protein, and it's $18.99 for 12 of them. It's $1.58 per patty, and they're pretty good size. I'm a huge fan of xiaolongbao, and these are chicken. They're 150 calories with 10 grams of protein per, which is really good for a dumpling. And they're $13.79 for a 48-ounce package. So that's pretty awesome. These are a much better price, but the cilantro flavor is very, very overwhelming. I normally love cilantro, but it just didn't. It was not it for me. I love this brand of dumplings. These beef bulgogi mandu look really, really good. But they are 280 calories for 4, and they are very large. And they're 15 grams of protein. So not bad at all, actually, for a dumpling. But those look delicious. And they are $13.89 for a 3-pound package. This beef and broccoli is a pretty good option. It's $18.99 for a 2 24-ounce containers, and it's 280 calories with 25 grams of protein per serving, which is pretty darn good. These pot stickers are the OG, the Ling Ling chicken and veggie. They're on sale right now. It's $8.49 for this giant bag, and they are real good. They're my nephew's favorite. If you've never tried this Catalina Crunch Cinnamon Toast cereal, the macros on it are pretty decent. It's $10.99 for this giant bag here, which is way better than what you will find at the grocery store. It's 110 calories per half cup with 11 grams of protein, so It's definitely a high protein food. The texture and flavor leave something to be desired. They're kind of like cinnamon flavored cardboard, but much, much harder to chew. I have used them in a macro-friendly food recipe for protein, kind of like a Rice Krispie, but using that cereal. And they were actually pretty good like that. But I've tried eating them just as cereal. Not a fan. Costco is definitely a place to go for Kodiak cakes if you use it a lot. It's $12.89 for 3 24-ounce packages. It's $2.86 a pound. Kinder's in general, like all of their seasonings are fantastic. Between $5.99 and $8.99 depending on the one that you pick, but the buttery steakhouse is my favorite. This is a fantastic price for a 0-calorie sugar substitute. It's the erythritol monk fruit blend, and it is 2 pounds for $8.99. Best price I can find. I also switched to Better Than Bouillon a few months ago at the recommendation of a creator that I watch on YouTube, and I will never go back. They are way better, way more cost effective, way better flavor, and I need some more chicken. These Madras lentils have a cult following for a reason. They taste like chili, but there's no meat in them, and it's $14.99 for 8 10-ounce packages. And 150 calories with 6 grams of protein. So not the highest protein food that you can get, but man, they are so good. And it's just a super easy meal to just throw in the microwave and just eat with a spoon. I am not a huge Bonza fan. I don't love the texture. They get very gritty very quickly, and they don't make leftovers well, which if you know me, I eat leftovers. I make large portions of food and eat them as leftovers throughout the week. But it's only $8.99 for a 2.5 pound package, which is significantly better than you can get them in the grocery store. I just prefer the Barilla protein pastas way, way more than the Bonza. So this is a new one for me. I know Fisher & Weiser is a really good brand, but this is a mango and hatch pepper sauce. It looks really delicious. It's 20 calories per tablespoon, which isn't the best, but I would use this as a marinade, so you wouldn't need very much. It sounds really good. But it's $6.99 for a 39-ounce. If you've tried that, let me know your thoughts. I have had these pure protein bars before. They are not my absolute favorite, but they are on sale right now. It's $15.99 for 23 bars. And they're anywhere from 180 to 200 calories. 180 calorie one has 21 grams of protein, and the other two have 20 grams of protein. So decent macros, but I'll stick with my Built Puffs. So I came over to see these because, Simply Fuel protein balls. Surely there's lots of protein in these. They look delicious. 200 calories, only 8 grams of protein. It is not a high protein food. I've never seen these before. It looks like Kirkland put out a protein version of their chewy bars, and these are 190 calories with 10 grams of protein, which still isn't fantastic, but it's an option, and they're $14.79 for 42 bars, which is a really good price. So far, I have not been able to find my Fairlife nutrition shakes. This is all they have, is the Core Power, which I am not as fond of. The macros are not as good. They're 26 grams of protein for 170 calories as opposed to 150 calories for 30 grams of protein for the nutrition ones. And these ones taste a lot more like protein. I know that sounds weird, but they're also a lot more expensive. They're $26.49 for 10. They better not stop carrying them. PB Fit is definitely my powdered peanut butter of choice. It is $13.99 here because this is the organic one, but it is only 60 calories with 7 grams of protein. You can just mix it up with water and turn it into peanut butter, or throw it in a protein shake, or dry spoon it if you want to, I guess, but yeah, that's gross. But I think Sam's Club has the big container for only like $9.99 of the non-organic one, and that's what I would get. Just ran across these flax lavash roll-ups. It's a little deceiving because you would think that this whole thing would be a serving, but they're actually perforated down the middle, so half of one of these is a serving. And they've got 100 calories with 7 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. So that's a nice little option. And for 16 servings, but 8 of those big wraps, it's $4.59. I know a lot of people swear by this sugar-free liquid IV, and they are on sale right now. It's $22.99 for a 26-pack. Found those fiber gummies, and they're on sale right now. And it's $13.99 for 240 gummies. So these ones have 6 grams of fiber per serving, which is 3 gummies, 15 calories. So we're going to give those a shot, see how they help. Of course, jerky, always a great high protein snack. This is $10.99 for a 12 ounce, and they are extra thick cut steak strips. Per serving, it is 60 calories with 9 grams of protein. This is by far my favorite jerky. It's the Korean barbecue and pork. Macros are not as good on this. It's $12.79 for 14 and a half ounces. It's 90 calories per serving with only 7 grams of protein. It's got a little more sugar in it because it's delicious. If you have never tried these, they are absolutely delicious. The strawberry is my favorite. I wish that they would sell one that just had the strawberry in it, but they're individual portion bags and they're 80 calories a piece. It's just yogurt coated gummies. But it's a probiotic yogurt, and they're 80 calories a piece. They only have 1 gram of protein, so it's not a high protein food, but it's a fantastic little pre-portioned snack to like just stick in your lunch or something for a little sweet craving. $11.99, and there are 30 individual little bags in here. These are awesome. So this is all the damage that I did, but it sure did come to $83.36. Would have only been $60, except I splurged on a present for my husband. I was in there for entirely too long, a little over 2 hours. But it was fun to kind of go through and look at everything that they had in the store. And, you know, I found some things that I really considered picking up, and I'll probably try to build in my budget for a little bit later. Anyway, I hope you found some finds, some things that you maybe haven't seen before at Costco that you think you'd like to try. If there are things that I mentioned in this video that I was curious about, please let me know what you think about those in the comments. Given that I was here so long, I was really tempted to grab a little snack, and I was really wanting to try their double chocolate chunk cookie, and I had originally planned on grabbing one of those to taste with you guys. Would you care to venture a guess at how many calories are in one of those cookies? Now granted, they're, you know, a decent sized cookie, and they're pretty thick. 730 calories. That's obscene. Like, I'm sure that's every bit of the reason why it's so good. They say it's an all butter cookie, and it must be for 730 calories. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, I decided that given this is the last week of my cut, now is not the time for me to try a 730 calorie cookie. I will wait until I'm in maintenance, and we'll try it then. Anyway, don't forget to join me in next week's video where I will give you the full results of this cut, and we'll talk about what's next. I really enjoyed shopping with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video too. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're interested in any more of these kind of shop with me style videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. We just hit 10,002 subscribers. I'm going to do my best not to cry. When I started this journey in October of 2021, I didn't think that a single person was going to have 2 fricks to rub together about watching some fat girl struggle to lose weight on Wegovy. And you guys have been such an integral part of my journey and my support system and my brothers and sisters, and I am just so immensely grateful for every single one of you for showing up and encouraging me and just everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.